got to go to now? Right, okay. I don't think there's anything else in here, like side missions. So let's just do this. You've learnt what hash browns are and you're evading the UK. Fair play. Enjoy.
I knew he'd get him. I just knew he'd be the one to bust that asshole.
Glad we have Murphy on our team.
Right, time for some
That
therapy,
TV
people.
personality I keep seeing on television? Something not many people know about me. I used to be a car mechanic before I landed this job.
Is that supposed to put us at ease, Morgan?
A car mechanic? What? Right, evaluation. How bad did we do, people? Attack on the court. We missed a courthouse attack. That was what them cops' cars were doing there. Oh well, doesn't matter. Oh, we missed so much. B. It's not bad. We can visit me. You can visit so. No, I'm away that day.
Congratulations on catching Wendell. You seem to constantly be front page news.
I can't believe we missed the courthouse. That was a whole shoot up as well.
Has become a
oh well, you live
topic
and
of
you learn.
public debate. I imagine that could take a toll on anyone. How are you dealing with other people trying to determine your identity for you?
Someone is fighting for my rights.
That's probably the healthiest way of looking at it. But the status of a human would make you an autonomous being. It opens many doors. Being given human rights would let you fully take control of your life. Is that something that you'd actually want?
Anyway, the UK shut and
Yes, I deserve it.
And why is that?
you're not allowed in.
I am human.
The idea of granting you human rights is a very important issue.
What?
But
Wow.
no more important than the
Something
main
wrong.
reason for
You don't like
today's
the
session.
UK, Medea?
Many people
Something wrong
might
with
not
the
be
UK?
aware of that.
Other than
But
the obvious.
I have the whole report on the heavy glitches that you suffered before capturing Wendell. The only other time you've experienced anything similar was during the slaughterhouse incident. That's when your partner was wounded. Now, you were fighting the person responsible for it. Do you think the severity of those glitches is caused by the intense feelings that you have towards either of them?
I wanted to get
You'd
Wendell,
normally get a
even
bean
at the
off to
cost
the
of my
camera,
own
mate.
life.
You know?
Revenge
but
rarely leaves
you just
us
have to put it in
satisfied,
chat because I'm not sticking my
but
finger
I
up to you
understand
on
your
the video.
feelings. Let's dig a little deeper.
I'd sort that out later.
Your typical
prick.
glitches are triggered by sensory
There you
stimulation,
go.
similar to how most people experience memories when exposed to particular sights, sounds, or smells. But this wasn't the case with the other glitches that you experienced recently?
No, they triggered randomly.
That's what I suspected. And now tell me, what did they seem
Matey
like
boy's
to you
lighter,
when you
by the way.
experienced them?
The lighter he's got is interfering
Nightmares.
with his system or something.
I
That gold
think
lighter.
we're onto something. Your usual glitches were making you recall memories. No more harmful than remembering your wedding day when hearing Mendelssohn's March. We have to differentiate them from those severe malfunctions that you experienced in the slaughterhouse and at the mall. Those latter ones are the real problem, and we need to
UK
get to
trip
the bottom
next
of it.
year? Oh,
But I think I've
where you gonna
gathered
go,
quite
Q?
a lot of valuable data, and at our next session, I'll present my conclusions.
Probably summertime. Yeah, probably best, man.
Hey, Robo, could you stop by the cells on your way to read? Someone there wants to speak to you.
All right, now we got another board, didn't we? So we're gonna, before we leave
If it
here, we're
happens,
gonna
I'm definitely getting
redo our
some. Got a
motherboard
degree
and
in
weaponry.
robotics, not in human relations.
Sometimes I'm surprised you go to high school.
Annie, you've already been over here once. I've already met you once. Right, we've got to go to the cells. So you're in the Seychelles? Funny enough, Q, Cicatrez, who I think you've seen in chat, is actually in the Seychelles as we speak. Oh. It's the wrong way, Si.
I'd recognize those footsteps anywhere. Over here, Tin Man.
This guy's getting on my tits now.
What did you do this time?
Why does it have to be that I did something? Maybe one of your guys just got a little overeager.
Did they?
No. But none of this matters. I'm here mainly to congratulate us. We did it. We got the guy.
We?
We sure did, partner.
Any new leads?
Are you looking for trouble? This is the they lived happily ever after part of the story.
Yeah, he's in
Wendell
his
was conducting
Seychelles at the
suspicious
moment, apparently.
activity for someone at OCP. I want to know who.
Shit. I thought you were just looking to avenge your partner. I forgot that you're a dutiful officer. All right. I'll keep my ear to the ground and see what the streets are saying.
Good.
Talk to you later, partner.
You got no chance. You're not even a real cop, San. Let's go back upstairs. Magnavolt is a reference from Robocop 2.
The old man had a
Like
heart
right
attack.
where it starts, that
Seriously?
guy goes into that I think it's a Ferrari or something.
Actually, I do.
Tries to rob it.
Still not
and,
used to working with one hand.
Murphy, in my
I'll
office.
eventually forget about being shot the first
actually
time.
electrocutes
Yeah?
him and
When?
kills him.
When you get shot the second time.
What?
Catching Antonowski put a smile on a lot of people's faces, but we still have one unresolved issue.
Catching his accomplice at OCP.
Exactly. And when everyone realizes that OCP's been sabotaging us the whole time, mentions of a strike will come up again. We don't want that. So who do you think it is? Becker is an obvious choice. I just don't know if that's not too obvious. Do you suspect that Becker is on Wendell's payroll?
It has to be him.
Then you won't like what I've got to say next. Becker wanted to meet you. You're supposed to show up at some old factory. And he wanted you to come alone.
A rather unusual request.
That's why I'll get
Annie,
Officer
I've known
Washington
people
to
not to
listen
change
in.
their socks for a
By
week.
the way, how do
By
you
the
feel
way,
about
yeah,
it?
nasty.
Can you trust him?
Despite shortcomings, he is trying his best.
That makes me a little less anxious about signing him up to look after you. I'm skeptical of anyone that OCP tries to push on us. First Becker, then Washington, and let's not forget about Dr. Blanche. Speaking of which, Dr. Blanche, is she being helpful? Are you getting anything out of those sessions?
She is an enormous help. She listens.
Good.
Only usually
That's good
takes
to
1
hear.
to 2 days.
Sometimes that's all it takes.
I will meet Becker, but there is a place I will visit first.
Sure thing. In the meantime, I'll brief your overseer. Officer Washington,
Yes, sir.
you've got a new assignment.
Leave the precinct. Right, okay,
Ready and
so
willing.
let's get near the car. Janky cough. Right, let's sort out this new board because it does look like it's going to give us a lot. So we've got points to spend, and we now also regenerate health. Oh, you're an idiot, Si. You're a bloody idiot. Yeah. So you let's pull all these out. See if we can do the other board. I don't think we're going to be able to. We might be all right. Yeah, we might be all right. Let's have a look. All right, so let's go for the 4.3. So what's this? More gore, obviously. Massive damage, no critical hits. Reduces spread, improves. It's okay because as you firearms when your trigger is pulled. Okay, so we don't get unlimited ammo, but we do get continual fire. So let's try it, shall we? We'll go, what do we want? 17 here? Change your socks every day should be the norm? Yeah, it should, Annie. We need a through port. We need to pass through. We can do 17 for that. We can go back and do. We need a 3 pass down. What does that give you? Reload speed. We like that. So if we get that, then we lose. Then we lose that. So let me just explain that. You're gonna die, clown. So yeah, this is what I don't understand. So you lose 20%, but you do massive damage. So what we can do instead is just do it as 15 and get the reload speed. That massive damage is great, but I don't know how much it really is. We could have a look, see what it buffs it up as. Yeah, so yeah, no, it's not worth it. To me, it doesn't look like it's worth it. We'll do 15 with that. Okay, we need a pass through again. We need another. See, again, grabbing that, you get this negative one. So could do another pass through. And then you lose 20% on your magazine size. Improves accuracy, not needed. So again, we need a one. We need a dead end. We're not going to get one, are we? We don't have one that's down. Or up. So what we could do... let's have a look. See, can we just do that? Weapon damage? Yeah, ain't too bad. PoE tree-like. Yeah, but less jank. Less jank. That's 14. That count use axe, that's going to go down. It's going to go down. Yeah, so we're all right there. So then we need to go... That one's beautiful. Got a 17 dead end there. That's nice. We've got 14 dead end there. That's nice. We need a pass through for that one. We've got a 15 for that. Can we get a... Ideally, we could just use that one. It gives us 18. Now, let's see if we can improve any. 17, 14. Well, that's fun. We can get a 19 on that. Yeah, we've only got a 15. 16. What we want to look at is this. This here. Yeah, we're doing all right, actually. We're doing pretty good. We've got 66% increased weapon damage, which is really nice. And we've got 60% armor piercing. This isn't worth it because there's no way of avoiding the negativity. Again, this isn't worth it because there's no way of avoiding the negativity. So yeah, cool. We'll try that out for this session. Red ones, the red one's a negative value, Mad. So I'll show you what I mean by that. Let me take that one out. Let me get a pass through. So this one here, if I get the pass through, it activates it, but then also I lose 20%. Yeah. which is no good because I'm now that's -4 on armor piercing and -10 on weapon spread. I never go for the negatives. Yo Zaz, welcome back, man. I never ever go for the negatives. So what I tend to do is just get the ones that seem to be the most viable. You got to take a rest. No worries, man. So we could just do. Is it that one? Yeah. But we get all of that, so everything's buff now. And then you can merge chips. You can merge these up, but I don't really know the tech, so we're just gonna roll with what we got. Oh, there we go. Cheers, Zaz. Have a good one, mate. Cheers for popping by, my friend. So yeah, you don't want the negatives unless you can balance it out that it's worth taking. I haven't figured that out yet, so we'll cross that bridge another day.
Did you watch the game yesterday?
I think we're just going to pop in and see Officer Lewis, aren't we?
I wanted to throw the TV out the window, but it was too heavy. I pulled a hamstring because of that.
Yeah, they're dodgy. Them guys are shifty.
Wait, why are you asking me about my liver and kidneys? They shot me in the leg.
We can
She's waiting for you, Murphy.
accommodation and additional benefits if you decide to sell.
Just get the bullet out and let me leave.
Come on, give me the skinny. I want to know everything.
Ah, Murphy, we started the party a little early. I hope you don't mind.
Sorry, partner. It's my fault. I just gotta hear what's happening at the precinct.
In usual fashion, OCP's doing everything in its power to keep the police down.
Come on, this is time to celebrate. Lewis is feeling better, Wendell's in jail. Let's party!
If you don't think a strike is brewing...
You know what? Let me get this grouch out of here so that you two can talk.
Guy's right, something's brewing,
okay,
always
I'm
is.
going. Feel better,
And
Lewis.
a cup of tea.
You look well.
I gotta admit, I sleep better knowing that you got that bastard. But what about you? How have you been lately? Did you get any more of those visions?
I still see things.
You know, ever since Antonowski showed up, they seem to be happening more often, and with greater intensity. I don't think I've ever seen you in such a state. I just know how it affects me, so I can't imagine how it affects you.
So now if we
fact
just
that he's
shot
the
the guy,
brother of one of
problem
those guys who
solved.
shot you.
We should not let the past haunt us.
Easier said than done. His presence reminds me of the day that I left you. I often think that maybe if we didn't split up that day, things would have gone down differently.
You did not pull the trigger. The people responsible have paid for it.
I know. What I don't get is if Wendell is actually the brother of one of your murderers, then why did he come out now? After all this time? And why didn't he kill you when he got a chance?
That is what I intend to find out.
Right. Is it true that he's working with someone from OCP?
That is what he claims.
Damn Becker. We should just lock him up already.
We do not have proof.
Not yet. I don't
Not
know if
yet.
you heard, but the old man ended up in this hospital after his heart attack. I'm not even sure if he's in a state to talk, but it probably wouldn't hurt to check if he knows anything, right? Anyway, I think I need a little rest after all this excitement. Thank you for visiting me. We'll be back to working together in no time.
I look forward to it.
glad they didn't kill her off in this like they did in Robocop 3. Oh, that's a toilet, so we're not going to go there. Because in Robocop 3, when they killed her off, it was just like, what is this jank?
Did you hear? We're moving the old man to a private clinic in 20 minutes.
Good. I don't think I can last a minute longer in this stench. Hey, where do you think you're going?
To talk to the old man.
You're the only one who actually showed up to pay him a visit. You know he talks about you a lot.
Does he?
Yeah, about you being granted human rights. He's rooting for you. So maybe it's not such a bad idea. You can go in.
Well, you're not really going to stop him, are you, son? Because otherwise he's just going to... Yeah.
With every drop of my sweat. I always try to improve people's lives.
Really? You should be destroying everything and then,
Michael,
like, ripping people off? I
is
don't
that
think that's
you?
helping in people's lives, son.
Your halo shines so bright.
Robocop's Delta City storyline has always been far ahead
Someone
of
in
its time.
OCP
It's exactly
was
what's
supporting
going on
Windows
now.
operations. I want to know who.
Robocop? Oh God. I'm getting close to my final days. And I just can't stand this uncertainty. But you came back from the other side. Tell me, how was it? Was it unbearable?
The pain is crushing, but every officer is aware of the risk.
That is not what I wanted to hear. I believe
Telling you the
that
truth, son.
death isn't the end. You
Honesty is the best policy,
walking
innit?
proof of that. Unfortunately, I have not completed all I set out to do. Those saboteurs inside OCP won't let me.
Are you referring to Max Becker?
That weasel seeks not only to destroy you, but also my company. Be wary of him. I know you would never let anyone jeopardize the good name of OCP.
Well, I don't know. I wouldn't go that far, son.
Before you go, could you be so kind and give me some painkillers? That's better. I can always count on you, can't I? Thank you, son.
The helicopter is on its way, sir.
Perfect. More good news.
Leave now. We need to get him ready for the transfer.
Please won't go amiss, you bell end. Dude, he looks like Donovan.
Why the long face, Robo? They'll pump him full of OCP's cocktails and come Monday morning he'll be back to signing deals as if nothing happened.
Yeah, that's the problem though, isn't it?
I won't allow you to treat me like this. I am the mayor of this city. Robocop, you have to intervene.
Is there a problem?
This man is preventing me from exposing OCP's hypocrisy. The way this hospital treats its patients is the best depiction of what OCP wants to do with this city. A brave policewoman shot in the line of duty is crammed into a small room while the old man has a cozy VIP wing of the hospital all to himself. This is what Delta City stands for. Even bigger division.
But the time you had your tonsils removed, you were staying in the VIP wing too.
We're not talking about me. We need to talk about the
This
people.
is why I don't like this guy.
Robocop, please stop this madness. Make a statement.
He's a hypocrite.
That
He really
policewoman
is.
your partner, isn't she? So tell us, doesn't she deserve better?
A hospital is not an appropriate place for political scuffles.
Just what I expected from an OCP robot. They want to ruin this city. They want to take it away from the citizens, but I won't let them. Say no to Delta City. Vote for the neighborhoods. Vote for Kuzak. Okay, guys, we're leaving.
We should find him a cozy, secluded, preferably padded room.
Permit must be displayed. Hypocrite, yeah.
Did Mr. Becker's intentions become clear? Maybe he wants to thank you for
Yeah, we haven't got the binoculars for that
I
instance.
only seek answers.
You came, so you can follow a command. Surprising.
Surrender, or there will be.
Alright, this is actually
defiant as usual.
This is actually quite a nasty
Your
part
creators
of the
screwed
thing.
up
On
the
extreme,
job by
when I
not
try it, it's going
installing
to
an
be
off
horrible.
switch.
But
Well,
we'll see.
it doesn't pay to fix their mistakes. It's
On normal,
cheaper
it's
just to
not so bad,
replace
so.
you. So, Robocop, meet the future of law enforcement.
And yes, they look like the ones from Robocop 2. The ones that malfunctioned.
Power like yours, but at the push of a button. That is why it is not only more effective than you, but infinitely more obedient. That's just a fragment of the speech I had prepared. But hell, this product speaks for itself.
Robocop, what's the status?
This is no appreciation party.
Gunshots? What's going on?
Becker has introduced me to his new robots.
UEDs? They're already functional? Mr. Becker bragged about them during my onboarding. I'll try to find something that could help. Just give me a sec.
Give up. Cleansing streets. Execution of justice.
Don't get excited. This was just a warm-up.
Robocop, I got something. A headless UED will start shooting other droids. It's a bug that ended a presentation in front of the OCP board. I'm looking at the footage now.
Let us see if they ever got around to fixing it.
Warm-up is over. Get ready for the real strike.
This could get sweaty, but there's a lot of health around, so it's not too
I
bad.
knew the guy that made you. Bob Morton, right? An arrogant brown-nosed. I used to be happy that he was dead. One
So the
less
weapon,
asshole
the
on my way to
motherboard
the
upgrade I
chairman's
got
seat, you know?
gives me
Now,
full auto
I wish he was here.
instead of the 3-round burst.
Continue the fight. Restoring order. Subject to authority. Like my jurisdiction. Terminating the subject. I am the police. Drop your weapon.
It's impossible for you to win. I've seen the simulations.
Right.
Robocop, I've got some more on the UED project. The old man didn't like it much and wanted to shut it down. He was certain that your brain was what was making you superior to them, so Becker continued to work on the project in secret.
He took a big gamble.
Hey, who are you talking to? Is that Oedipus guy helping you? Well, once I'm done with you, his career is over. You are
No
durable,
worries,
I'll
Annie.
give
If you
you
gotta
that.
go to sleep,
You could become a strong
all
part
good.
of my urban enforcement unit. Your redundant part would impact on your behavior.
Stop resisting arrest.
Good night, Annie. Have a good one. Thanks for tuning in. Damn, this recoil on this thing's rough.
my UEDs, isn't he?
Becker knows you are helping me.
He gave me access to the OCP data himself. Under these circumstances, I feel obliged to use them any way I see fit.
Until now,
True
I
that,
didn't
son.
want to damage you too much, but no more.
Is that a 50 cal? It's a heavy machine gun. That might be better actually.
Discontinue the fight. Execution of justice. Enforcing peace. Ceasefire.
Do you think OCP will keep you running indefinitely?
Yep.
You cost too much.
Of course they are.
Object too often. You and the police are unprofitable. That's why I made the urban enforcement droids. I'm gonna replace all of you with them. Appreciate being among the first to know. You know what? I'll turn you off anyway. You can resist, but it doesn't change anything. I won't let something like you kill my project.
Yep, marinated.
Discontinue the fight. Jurisdiction. Execution of justice. Justice to authority. Stop resisting. Enforcing. Streets. Suppressing hostile activity.
Any more? Any more, boys? One. Oh, I got an achievement for that. Ah, nice. Destroy them all up. Every one of them in under 10 minutes. His weapon's good, man.
What the hell just happened?
You lost. Hoverboard's good with a full auto.
Becker!
Oh, just stop right there.
Great performance, Robocop. And Mr. Becker, it was an excellent presentation. You promised to show me a reliable remedy for this crime wave. And you really did.
Yes, I've been working on UEDs for the past 5 years.
I meant Robocop. He's proved once again that he's still the top player.
Excuse me? It just barged in here and started accusing me of conspiracy without a shred of proof. It is not stable.
I have Wendell's confession.
Oh, do you mean the guy that's been harvesting human organs? Very reliable source. You keep forgetting that your organic components are the bane of my entire existence. They complicate things. I need a simple tool. A tool that I can control. And until this remote is in my hands, I have that... Oh!
Well, it's time for me to go. Thank you, Mr. Becker, for your presentation. I'll be watching the progress of your project. But until then, keep up the excellent work, Robocop.
You just pat him on the shoulder. You just patted him on the shoulder.
And you better keep
Oh
an eye
my
on
God.
that remote.
Night, Zara. Have a good one, mate. Cheers for tuning in, Manoodle. Ooh, valuation. I missed all them as well. Stolen. Oh, I missed them all, man. I'm missing so much.
That should do it. What's going on over there?
Becker's here, and the cops are not happy.
Right, what should I look at here? Oh, wow. I should have looked at that. Gain more experience. Yeah, oh god. High damage, different small. Yeah, okay, we'll do that one. Yeah, have a good one, Zara.